A slap on the wrist is a common idiom used to describe a mild or lenient punishment or reprimand for a wrongdoing or offense. It conveys the idea that the consequences faced by the wrongdoer are relatively minor and insufficient to deter future misconduct or to adequately address the seriousness of their actions. The expression often suggests that the individual has received a symbolic or ineffectual reprimand rather than a meaningful or proportionate penalty. This idiom uses the metaphor of a slap on the wrist to illustrate the gentle nature of the punishment. A literal slap on the wrist is a minor and relatively painless physical gesture, implying minimal harm or discomfort. When applied figuratively, it indicates that the punishment or consequence has little impact or significance, especially when compared to the severity of the offense. A slap on the wrist can be used in various contexts, such as legal, disciplinary, or educational settings, to describe situations where individuals escape with minimal or token consequences for their actions. For example, in a legal context, it might refer to a lenient sentence given to a criminal offender, suggesting that the punishment does not adequately reflect the seriousness of the crime. In disciplinary contexts, it can describe a light reprimand or warning given to an employee or student who has violated rules or policies, implying that the reprimand is unlikely to deter future misconduct. In educational settings, it might refer to a minor correction or feedback provided to a student who has made a significant academic error, suggesting that the correction is insufficient to address the mistake or promote learning. The use of a slap on the wrist often implies a degree of criticism or dissatisfaction with the leniency of the punishment or consequence. It can be employed to highlight a perceived injustice or a failure to hold individuals accountable for their actions. In some cases, it may also suggest a lack of commitment to enforcing rules or standards. While the idiom primarily focuses on the leniency of the punishment, it can also indirectly critique the behavior of the authority or entity responsible for administering the consequence. It suggests that they have not fulfilled their duty to address the wrongdoing adequately, which may undermine the credibility of their rules and regulations. In conclusion, a slap on the wrist is a figurative expression used to describe a mild or lenient punishment or reprimand for a wrongdoing. It signifies that the consequences faced by the wrongdoer are disproportionately minor when compared to the gravity of their actions. The idiom conveys a sense of dissatisfaction or criticism regarding the inadequacy of the punishment, and, in some cases, questions the effectiveness of the authority responsible for administering it.